two approaches. The approach one is, which we have been following traditionally, is that we have a detailed work instruction. We make a detailed list of activities and provide to our workforce that you have to do this task by this much time. The other second possibility could be that we have list of work visible to them. So you can think like a packaging floor where they know that these many orders or goods has there in their inventory. They just need to pack them and start dispatching as they have a capacity available. And this is how these two schedulings are a bit different. The first one is a push-based scheduling where we are telling our workforce what they have to work on. The second one is a pull-based scheduling where a workforce is picking the work as and when they have a capacity available. Now, with the push-based scheduling, many of you might be working as a project manager or a project leader and must be working with various critical path tools. So we try to identify in our push scheduling techniques a list of activities and their related sequence. We create a critical path diagram where we plot them on the basis of dependencies. We calculate the early start dates of each and every activity, and we project what a given person would be working on after 10 days or after 5 days. So by this, we provide them a visibility for their work. Now, the problem with this type of scheduling is that you must be knowing that no plan survives with contact with enemy. So as you start working on, the reality will give you some surprises. Now, these surprises may vary. If you are working in very dynamic and unpredictable environment, you may get too many surprises. If you are working in a predictive based environment where you know that how the steps should be followed, you may get less surprises. But irrespective of type of schedule or type of industry you are working in, but you will get some surprises. Now, for example, in the previous critical path, I was showing that the testing will happen once I am done with feature 1 and development of feature 1 and feature 2. There may be a case that feature 2 is facing some issue or some details are not available, and these two things cannot be tested together. Now your workforce will remain confused till the time you give them the modified instruction, you as a project manager. So in a push-based scheduling, whenever the workforce faces uncertainty, they look towards a manager to provide and modified instructions. Now, the previous plan, whenever we start a project scheduling, we prepare a project management plan on the basis of given assumptions. So, on the basis of that time assumptions or old assumptions, we have created a schedule which was optimized. We have looked at resource leveling. We have tried to give the best possible shortest time frame for a given project. But as we get these uncertain environment, as we get these new requests, as a project manager, it is expected from us is that we will do a replanning. We will put these conditions again back in our schedule and we'll check the various possible scenarios, and on the basis of optimum solution, we will communicate back the information or the next step to our team members who is facing this uncertainty. But if we start doing all this, if we start integrating each and every uncertainty into our master project plan, we may not be able to provide that instruction in a short time to our workforce, and they may remain waiting for long before we can come up with a possible plan of action. So what we usually do, all project managers, we use our personal experience. We decide on the basis of our own feelings, on the basis of our own experience and guide. We provide them some solution. Okay, leave this work, now let us take this task and move forward. So this keeps happening. Shringa, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible, Saket.
Okay, just I got a message that network difficulty, so I'm just switching off the video.
Yeah, I think that might be taking up the bandwidth.
Okay,
yeah.
So as I said that when we do a replanning as a project manager, we hardly get a time to do the detailed replanning in our project plan, and we provide the inputs on the basis of our own experience. Now, the second alternative to providing